Hey Scandal Squad, welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. Before we get started, do your girl a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's get into this mess, y'all. So, I did a video about this maybe a week or two ago that sources close to Beyonce's camp was saying that she has been being pressured into getting a divorce from Jay-Z after these new allegations and this lawsuit hit. As we've heard for years, it's been rumored that there was trouble in the Carter household anyway after the alleged infidelities and just various things that have been going on in the Carter household. But this last situation with the lawsuit and all of these allegations coming forward, people close to the camp are saying it's hard for Beyonce not to listen and to take heed. You know, this lawsuit may be the final straw. So it's being reported that after her performance, the Netflix performance, she got so much hate. Beyonce has the Beehive is a strong, solid fan base. However, she's been losing followers. Like, her numbers are constantly going down. She's getting all of this hate speech on her sites, on her Instagram and on Twitter and things like that, you know. Like, some of the Beehive, it's being alleged that the Beehive is even starting to turn against her. And not necessarily against her, but because of her association and loyalty to her husband, Jay-Z. So, before we get into the articles about, you know, the fact that she's being pressured to leave Jay-Z, it was reported that Tina Knowles has had to come forward and defend Beyonce after the Netflix performance. I thought the performance was good. I didn't see anything wrong with it. She brought Blue Ivy out, Post Malone. Like, I thought it was a solid performance. I mean, was it the greatest ever? No, but I thought it was pretty good. But now people are starting to critique and scrutinize everything that she does. It's like she's had a fall from grace, and it's mainly due to Jay-Z. We know that they're saying that he screwed up the Mufasa premiere, you know, that he's the reason they're saying the numbers were low at that premiere. They told him, don't be visible at the Netflix performance. We want you in the background. He was there. There photos and videos of him being there, but they told him to keep a low profile, allegedly. I mean, these are, you know, rumors and reports. And so let's listen to what Tina Knowles posted. And this is from the Neighborhood Talk. So the headline is Tina Knowles claps back at social users critiquing Beyonce's Christmas halftime show. You cannot help but watch, critique, comment, and say dumb, ridiculous, I'm gonna say shit, but she said stuff that makes you look like a joke. So this person, I am Chrissyman, said, irrespective of if you like Beyonce's music or not, it is proof and motivation that no matter how undeniably talented you are, people will always have some negative ish to say. That's a fact. Watching Beyonce made me not care what anyone thinks of me anymore. The amount of hatred and trolling this woman can receive for a flawless freaking performance is unreal to me. Moral of the story is, do you. If Beyonce ain't worried about the haters, you shouldn't be worried either. Go be great. Tina Knowles reposted it because she's tired of seeing the hate that Beyonce is receiving, especially in light of all these allegations against Jay-Z. So this is what Tina had to say. My sentiments exactly. It's mind-boggling to me that you would take your precious Christmas day and watch a performance of someone you hate and you don't think has talent so that you can go talk ish about it later. Obviously, you are so obsessed with them, addicted to them, and secretly admire them, wish you could be them, that you cannot help but to watch and critique and comment and say dumb, ridiculous stuff that makes you look like a joke. So go to another channel when it's halftime, watch goofy cartoons or Bozo the Clown or something you can relate to and see yourself in. Said with love. Girl, that didn't sound like it was said with love, but anyway. P.S. I have learned so much from her warrior spirit of when they go low, I work harder. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. 1, 2, 3, waiting for the fake bots to come. So that's what Tina Knowles replied. And so clearly she is in support of Beyonce, her daughter, of course. But unfortunately, Beyonce's reputation and her career is starting to take some serious hits. There are brands that are starting to disassociate themselves with the Carters, and Beyonce is suffering because of it. So let's get into this article. Remember, I said just a couple of weeks ago, a source close to the family was saying, I think it was In Touch magazine, where they were saying people are telling Beyonce, if you want to save your career, if you don't want to be hit with all of the liability that Jay-Z is currently facing, you better start to unravel and think about getting a divorce. So let's get into this. It says, days after Jay-Z was accused of graping a 13-year-old girl along with Diddy, reports are emerging that his wife Beyonce has decided to part ways with the rapper. So I don't know. So it sounds like they're alleging that they may be headed to divorce. I mean, we've heard these rumors before, but I think in light of what's happening now, this could be more real than it ever was. Although the allegations against Jay-Z came a few days ago, and they didn't just come a few days ago. We're going to do another video about that. Shout out to Corey Love TV. He just did a video and broke down a lawsuit from 2020 in which another woman alleges some terrible allegations against Jay-Z, Jeffrey Epstein, and Weinstein. So we're going to talk about that later, another video. But anyway, these are not new allegations, so I didn't know. It's like, well, damn, is another case that, kind of flew under the radar that's starting to bubble up again. But anyway, the hate Beyonce received on her Instagram post after her Christmas halftime performance for Netflix seems to have forced the singer to think about divorce. So now, like they say, shit's getting real. It's like she can no longer bury her head in the sand. This is real. This ain't infidelity. This ain't cheating and stuff like that. You got rape allegations. You got illegitimate children popping out. It's just too much, and it's starting to reflect and impact her career. She was called names and taunted by many fans when she shared recent posts on Instagram. Maybe it was the first time she realized what her fans were thinking about her and her husband. Some fans posted Diddy's photos in the comment section of her post and even wrote sarcastic remarks about child allegations against Jay-Z. Yes, now everywhere she turns, people are bombarding her with this negativity. She cannot escape it. After her performance, what does that have to do with Jay-Z and these allegations? I get it. She's married to him. But now, as we see, she's not going to be able to get away from this unless she severs her brand from him. That's what it's sounding like. You are attached at the hip. That's your husband. So now people are saying you knew about these allegations, and now that he's under this scrutiny, if you stay with him, that you're condoning it. That's what people are thinking. So Beyonce posted this photo from, her Netflix performance where she was playing the banjo, and she just said, "I'm sending you big joy and love on this cowboy Christmas Eve. I'll see y'all tomorrow in my city, Texas," right? But it looks like fans just aren't here for it. The singer is followed by 313 million people on Instagram. An amended lawsuit filed in federal court earlier this month alleged that Jay-Z raped a 13-year-old girl along with Diddy during a party in the 2000s. Jay-Z has denied the allegations on social media and blasted the lawsuit, calling it a part of a blackmail attempt by plaintiffs' lawyers. Lawyers for Jay-Z did not immediately respond to a request for comment. So, I think another reason why this is starting to bubble up and just in her face and she can't get away from it is because most of us, I'm going to say half of the people, thought by now that lawsuit, that Jay-Z would be removed from the case and it would be dismissed because of the inconsistencies that we saw from the accuser. Well, the judge just slapped Jay-Z down a couple days ago and was like, hold up, little soldier. Hell no. This, we're going to go forward. She can remain anonymous, and told his attorney to take a chill pill. Nothing is being dismissed right now. We are going to follow the process and, continue on with this case. It's going forward. So I think with that, a lot of people who were in support of Jay-Z, now that this case hasn't not been immediately dismissed, that's a problem. So now we're going into the new year with this case, because thinking from a corporate standpoint, it's going to be dismissed, so no issues there. We can save face, and there's no reason we'll have to disassociate from Jay-Z at this point because it's a frivolous case. It's not looking too frivolous, and from what I just learned today, this is not the first time. I thought this was the first time he's ever been accused of rape. Not that we haven't heard allegations of him dating a younger girl, but of doing this to somebody else. Y'all, so we got to talk about it. Anyway, jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts. I believe a divorce is imminent. It's almost like if Beyonce wants to save her career, even if she doesn't want to, she's probably going to have to. Sometimes when you're a brand like this, it's not even your decision or choice. It's like either you